Sorry. All right.
Let's get to your list.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you can talk about
Only an hour?
I don't know. It's been an hour.
because we started at.
Oh, that's right. We started at 10:30.
36, and it's 11:36 now.
Nice.
Well, it's 11:37.
So we're right on time.
We started at 10:30.
We're literally right on time. All right, here we go. Number 1, your celebrity and why I should care.
I shouldn't.
I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care about your baby.
Nope.
I don't care about your marriage.
I don't care about the stupid name you gave your baby. That was your choice.
God, I don't care about any of these things in your life. Enjoy your life.
I don't care.
You're a
if that's
celebrity.
when you slapped a baby.
I care about you hitting a baby, but
Not if you're a celebrity.
I mean, celebrity. I don't understand this worship of celebrities, and people won't say it like that, but that's what it is.
that's exactly
And
what it is.
it's like, can we take all celebrity information, and let's not call it news, because it's not. Let's take all celebrity stuff and literally put it over here, call it celebrity stuff, or we can call it what it really is, celebrity bullshit. Put that over here and get it out of my news.
It's not news.
Because now I can actually read things that are important. You know? I don't care about what this person thinks about this stuff. I'd rather find out about what the person next door thinks about this stuff.
Right.
That's going to be way more relevant to me than what somebody in some other city, some other country, some other place thinks about something that's maybe they have no connection to.
Right.
Your celebrity has very little meaning to me. And just be gone. You know, it's like even the R. Kelly stuff. Yes, it started a conversation about abuse, about victims, yes, okay, I get that. But now, him? Don't care? I never did care. I never cared about R. Kelly. Just like with Michael Jackson. Didn't care about him either. You're gonna keep listening to his music? Yup.
Yeah.
Why not? The music wasn't the problem.
Nope.
It was never the issue. It was never an issue of the music. You know, the artistry, just like somebody makes a painting. Somebody makes a tapestry. Their personal life is just that. Their personal life.
I don't care if the person who painted this murdered 12 people.
You know, it's like, I understand, where do you put your money? Do you subsidize them? Do you give them money and you don't
But
agree with them? I
gave
get
them
that.
the money
But
when I bought the album
exactly.
the first,
the money is
20
already
years
gone.
ago.
Right. The money is already gone. It's like that's not really the issue. Even if I take it out and burn it, which is stupid, I'm going to go burn books
No,
and
you're
then
not.
complain about the environment. Really?
Next.
Whatever. All right, so that's my first one. You got something to say about celebrity?
They're stupid.
You want to pay attention to the fucking queen?
Let me talk about
Baby.
this for a second.
No.
Let's not talk about the celebrity or the baby. But there's a lady that I follow on Facebook. She runs a charitable organization. And she was recognized by the Queen this week. She got the highest award a charitable foundation can get in England. So she goes to this tea with the Queen and Kate and William.
And she spilled it on them.
No, she had a ratty ass shake and go wig, flipped
what does
up
this
with
have
a
to do
plastic
with
thing.
anything?
Now, here's where my celebrity thing is. If you're going
You
to
actually
an
started
event,
this with wigs.
listen, if you're going to an event with celebrities, then you should at least take the time to look your
But
best.
that proves that she doesn't care.
No, she did care.
To wear a ratty wig.
I know.
Well, she must have thought she looked good because
Okay,
she had
but
all
wait.
kinds of.
So if she thought she looked good, then what is your? Okay, your argument made no sense then.
That's the only time I really care. Like if
Why do you care?
If I
You weren't
didn't
at
know-
the event. You weren't the photographer. You didn't set up the event. You weren't invited. You don't know the queen. Why do you care?
that's the only reason.
No,
No.
you said that's the reason. You didn't
not
give
a
a reason.
reason.
The only thing
What,
was
why do you
like,
care?
cool, you got this thing, but why would you look like
But
that?
see, why do you
No.
care?
That doesn't matter.
It
you
does.
would come
Oh,
in
God.
boxer shorts and a tank
Oh,
top,
no,
and
see,
who
no.
cares?
You're killing
No,
me.
no,
You're killing me.
no,
You're killing me.
no.
The hot lights are getting to me now.
No.
Yeah,
None
no,
of
I don't.
These lights are hot.
They're burning me up.
No, they're not.
That's my only celebrity thing.
I'm sorry, I don't. None of that matters.
It matters.
No, it doesn't.
Why does it matter for you in your life?
It doesn't.
I see how it might
But
matter in the media. I see how, like, being seen that way, you don't want to be seen that way because,
With your
like
yoga hair
like
and
I told
plastic
kids
clip?
this week, pictures last forever. But
Especially
how does that change, the calculus of where you're going to be next year or how your life is going to go? Why does it matter? And this is where the celebrity thing comes in. People actually care about this kind of stuff. It's like, no. I care more about, a snap in a movie and people dying in the movie than I care about
characters in
people
TV shows.
that I don't care about your celebrity. I mean, you've got people that are celebrities for doing nothing. They're literally celebrities because of something their parents did.
Yep.
It's like, you know what, Michael Jackson's kids don't care about you. You did not make the music. You were not the person I cared about. Not at all.
There's only one who is a celebrity in her own right because of her modeling career and her.
But I don't care about models.
No.
So now I really don't care about you.
Don't even know her name.
Don't even know who you are. I mean, it's like not. I'm sorry. If you do something in an arena that people care about, I get that. So if you're a model and people like, are paying attention to fashion or modeling, they might know you. But guess what? Don't walk around and be using Michael Jackson's name or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we don't like you because of him.
Right. Right.
And I will never do that.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Will Smith. I liked Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
Grew up with him.
Like Jada?
Music, movies, TV. I mean, essentially, like me and Will Smith kind of grew up together almost.
Yep.
It was like he almost always felt like an older brother almost.
Yeah.
Like because when you watched him,
Yep.
I identified more with him than I did Theo, so to speak.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less about his kids.
Yeah, no. Do what you do.
Yep.
Maybe you make a thing. I mean, Jaden kind of got lucky, right? And he makes a movie that blows up in Karate Kid, right? But now, I don't give a damn what color your hair is. I don't care if you're wearing a shirt or not. I don't care how you look on some red carpet. Like, none of these things matter, and people actually make them matter. And there's the problem for me.
Yeah, I don't care about any of that.
It's like, no. If you're at an event, like, I don't really like the whole red carpet thing. Because basically it's just people posing for pictures. And as a photographer, I hate posing for pictures. I absolutely do not like that. If you're in a studio and you're taking pictures for, say, a layout or something, that's different. But like, even when I've taken photos for weddings,
Yep.
I don't like posed pictures. I want to get the natural picture, like how is the bride really looking at the groom at the wedding, not how did she look at the camera.
I want to
You know
get
what I
that
mean?
stank face that someone gave.
Yeah, I want to get the real humanness of what I'm capturing, and when you get the red carpets, you're not getting any of that. You're just getting some fake pose, or somebody does something stupid and everybody takes the same damn picture and then tries to sell it to all these people. It's like, okay, that's to me, yes, you are capturing a moment, but it's a 100% fake manufactured moment. Even the background is one of these fake manufactured moments. I'd rather see you when you were at the event.
Yeah.
Capture that moment when you
look
over at Harvey Weinstein and you're like, this motherfucker. I want to see that face. I want to see I want to capture those moments. Like, it's kind of like when you get pictures from like rock concerts and stuff. I want to see the moment when you're like into it and you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to see you just standing like an album cover, static, soulless. Nah, that's not a good picture. So anyway,
Next.
it is June 2nd. Isn't that what the thing says there?
It's June 2nd.
It's June 2nd. We're still in the middle of the remembering of the Tiananmen Square protests. They started on April 15th and ended on June 4th, 1989. For those of you in China, this is a real historical event.
Yep. You can't find it on Baidu, so don't try.
So you can't find it anywhere.
We found it on Google when we were there.
No,
we had a VPN.
No, Google. No. VPN, you can't use that. Every year that we were in China, during this time, the internet got squeezed.
Yes, it did.
Okay? Because of this protest. There was a...
Oh, maybe that's why Frank asked me about Tiananmen Square in April.
Yeah. April 15th was...
That's why he asked me about that. Because I was like, we've talked about this before.
But it comes up every year because it's going to be remembered. But there was a guy that... The news story that I saw where they're trying... In Hong Kong, of course.
Yep.
They're trying to keep the story alive because... Some of the people in Hong Kong and some of the people in Taiwan left mainland China because of these protests. Mm-hmm. And they were looking for a better life, a less oppressive life, outside of mainland China. And people aren't talking about this because in the West, we basically, I would say that most people have a picture in their mind of a student and a tank, and then that's as far as it goes.
We've been to Tiananmen, and I remember watching this stuff on the news. I remember talking about it at school. I remember listening to my parents talk about it. And when you go to Tiananmen, you never really realize before that moment exactly how big that space is.
Oh yeah.
And the vastness and the fact that place was packed
with students,
and they ran over them with tanks. And as I was,
did they run over them?
They ran over.
Shoot them?
I think they ran over one of them with a tank.
But I think it was the firing on the students that was what the rest of the world, their outrage came from. So
as I'm standing there and I'm watching my children, run around and look at the stuff, and I just took a moment to wow, this is where this all happened, and I'm standing in the part of history. Now, when we came back from Beijing, I was talking to the Australian teacher who had been, and he said when he was there, he captured a photo of a little Chinese child playing with soldiers, the little green soldiers, on the ground in Tiananmen. And he said it made him choke up because that child will most likely never know what happened in that exact spot all those years ago. And so we, as expats, we get to go and see those historic sites and be a part of the environment and kind of reflect. But living in China, they suppress it so much. Even the people who are alive when that happened won't talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they would have been students themselves, right?
Yeah.
They would have been those, and so then they would have had feelings on one side or the other about what was happening in those moments. And I'm sure if they had television broadcasting, it was being broadcast around the world, right?
Yeah.
But inside of China, I have a feeling it probably wasn't.
I'm sure that it wasn't.
And so they didn't see it. Which was hilarious to me because the book that the Chinese people chose as the literature book for my classroom had the picture of the student with the tank in the book. And most of the students had never seen that before. But I'm just flipping through the book and I was like, oh shit. Did y'all not vet this?
They didn't vet it.
Y'all didn't look through the book? Because it's a big giant 8.5 by 11 kind of page full, and it's just that picture. And it's like, okay, are we teaching this? This is what we're teaching.
Because I'm all about teaching this.
Because but you go online on your computer, go to the interwebs, go to Wikipedia. It's not there. It's not there at all. So that was one of the things I put on there. All right, next thing on the list. Go ahead, say it. If you want to find the Traveling Farrs on the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify,
Google,
or the Google Play, you can find us at The Traveling Farrs. If you like the Twitter or the Instagram, send us messages at Traveling Farrs. If you like email, travelingfarrs@gmail.com, and the blog space, The travelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in Blueberry. Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye.